So this video is a continuation from our discussion in class today. In class, what we did is we looked at linear equations, equations that we know ultimately that would graph as a straight line in a coordinate plane. And when given an ordered pair, we simply tested if that ordered pair made the equation true or not. If it made the equation true, it was a point on the line and therefore was a solution to the equation. And if it made the equation false, after substituting in the x value for x and the y value for y, if it was false, then we knew it was not a point on the line and therefore was not a solution to the equation. So that's pretty straightforward. Where we're going from here, though, is we're now going to begin to construct ordered pairs. I'm only going to give you half of the ordered pair by way of this table. You'll see that we have various values for x. We have a given value of x of -2, another given value of x of 0, and finally one more given value of x of +3. And each of those can be substituted in one by one for x in the equation, and we can use that given value to solve for y. And when we're all done, based on the given value of the given value of x, solving for the resulting value of y, we can build an ordered pair. And from that ordered pair, naturally, we can plot the point, or in this case, plot the 3 points. And what we'll see is that they form a straight path. So we'll be able to graph a straight line. So let's get started. So in the first example, we're going to start by substituting -2 in for x. So we're just going to do this in our head. -3 times -2 is +6. And then when we add 2 to that, we get 8 as the outcome. We get 8 as the outcome. All right, so let me do that again. So we put -2 in, we multiply by -3, add 2 to that, we get 8. That is an ordered pair. Remember, this is our x coordinate, which always comes first, so it would be -2. And what came out after solving for y is our y coordinate, +8. Let's do it with the next value. The next value is for x equals 0. So here we would simply do, and I'll actually show you the work on this right up above where I have a little bit of space. We do -3 times 0, because that's my x value, plus 2. We know -3 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is +2. As my ordered pair, I have 0, 2. One more time, we're going to substitute +3 in this time. So if we wanted to see the work, it would be the -3 based on the equation times the +3 given for x. That's -9. Once I add 2, I get -7. So one more ordered pair, 3, -7. So what we're ready to do now is just simply scroll down to our coordinate plane, and we're just going to plot all 3 points. So don't forget, when we plot an ordered pair, the x coordinate tells us how to move left or right. So I already know from the origin I'm going to move to the left 2 spaces from my x coordinate of -2. And then I'm going to move up 8 spaces for my y coordinate of +8. So we'll plot that point right there. We're going to do that again. We're going to do that again for 0, 2. So I'm going to not go left or right, but I am going to go up 2 spaces. And we're going to go back because I keep losing my point there. And then one more time, we're going to go 3. That's 3 to the right of the origin. -7, 7 down from there. And we're going to plot that final point. By the time we're done, we should see that we have a nice straight path. So what you will do is you'll take a ruler and you'll line that ruler up on those points. I don't have the ability to do that since I'm drawing on the screen here, but we'll get a nice straight line. And that line represents all of the infinite number of points, that make the equation y equals -3x plus 2 a true outcome. We just happen to build that line from 3 individual points. So what you're going to do is to repeat this process for the next equation. You're going to substitute -4 in. Be careful, since you're dealing with fractions, multiply it by a fourth, then subtract 5. You'll do the same with 0 substituted in for x, multiply it by a fourth, and then subtract 5. And do it one more time, multiplying a fourth by 8 for our given x value, and subtract 5. You'll write the ordered pairs. You'll plot those 3 points, and you should get a straight path that results in a line that you can graph. That's all I'm going to ask you to do. So leave the bottom for when we come back to class, and answer the questions that are on the video as you go along.